see me, but I am getting ready to head to work. Today is my Monday, and it is my weekend to work. So I'm going to be working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'll be off Monday and Tuesday. So this is my first day of my 12-hour stretch, my 12-hour 3-day stretch. Hopefully tonight is not too crazy. It's been kind of weird in the ER the past couple of days, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just hoping for a nice smooth night. We will see how it goes. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys when I get to work. So it is 6:47. The earliest I could clock in is 6:53, so I have a few minutes before my shift actually starts to clock in, and I'm really hoping it's not too crowded tonight. We will see. So I am on my lunch break. Excuse the band-aid. This is so my N95 mask does not mark my face. But it's been a pretty good night so far. It's been busy but steady, not too overwhelming. It's about 1:30 a.m. Yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. So it is about 2:30, and I didn't go into detail about last night, but it was very hectic in the beginning. So sorry, let me just adjust my camera. Not because of COVID. It wasn't busy, not even because of COVID, but our issue in our hospital is that in the emergency department we're holding so many admits because the floors are full. So med-surg, ICU, telemetry, they're all full. So when we admit patients from the ER to go upstairs, there's no room to put them anywhere, so we have to hold them in our emergency department. When I got onto shift yesterday, there was about 42 admits being held in our ER. So when things like that happen, we have to improvise, and we completely transformed our emergency department. And I honestly feel like every few weeks it's a different routine. Every few weeks things change. So fast track area is open only until from 11 a.m. No, is it 2:30? No, I think they open at 2:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. And then after that they close down fast track area. So when I walk into work last night, there was chairs and patients outside, like people sitting outside in the parking structure where the ambulance usually pulls up to park. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is this? So we usually have our huddle outside now since COVID, just a social distance, and we don't want to all be crammed in that break room. So we hold our huddles out there. Well, last night we couldn't do that because there were patients everywhere and visitors everywhere. So we ended up just staying in the break room, but everybody had their masks on. And the lobby is no longer the lobby. It's a patient treatment area. So they literally took all of the chairs out of the left side of the lobby and put treatment chairs with dividers, and we call it a fishbowl, which is like the intake nurse's desk. They transformed that, into a nurse's station. The screener with security up front is now there's a registration intake. There's the first primary triage RN, security, and a screener up front. You come in, you get checked in, they walk you around outside where the ambulance bay is, and they have chairs set up outside. So the lobby is now outside in the parking lot, and the lobby is a treatment area. Our triage is no longer a triage. That's like the surge area / ambulance area, and our ambulance area is now a triage area. So I was completely lost. Not gonna lie, it was the second night of them doing that, but it was my first night back to work. So I was extremely lost. Did not like that routine at all. Closed fast track area at 11 and went outside. I was the lobby nurse, so I was outside with a tech and did nothing basically. Like, I mean, I did something, but I can't give meds outside, and I can't discharge patients outside. So all I could really do is just supervise the patients that were outside in the lobby and update their vital signs. The tech would collect their urine. So we had like a urine tray set up where she would collect the urine, send the urine to the lab. We have blankets out there. We have a tent. First time using the tent since COVID hit. We put up a tent thinking that we were going to get an influx of patients and that it was going to be overwhelming, and we never even got to use it because, like I keep saying, COVID did not hit our hospital too bad. But we utilized that tent for patients who didn't want to sit outside in the cold. They have a heater set up in the tent. So yeah, after about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock hit, I was freezing my ass off, and I'm like, okay, how long are we gonna stay out here? Because I'm cold, these patients are cold, and we have blankets and everything. We have the heater in the tent, but still, like, who wants to sit outside? But we're trying to improvise, you know what I mean? We're trying to improvise. We're doing things, changing things, like running a trial and error, and it worked. You know, when I got into work, there was about almost 50 people in the lobby, and there was about 95 people in the whole ER. And by the time I went to lunch at like 3:30, there was only one person in the lobby, and there was only about 28 people in the department. Luckily, we have a good team, a strong team, and we get it handled no matter what. The doctors and the nurses, all the providers, we handle it. And, you know, it works out good. So I will talk to you guys later. So today is Saturday, 6:42 p.m. and it is day 2 of my 3-day 12-hour stretch. Hopefully tonight is a good night. Last night was okay. It was busy, but it was cool. It wasn't too overwhelming. It was just like a steady flow. Yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. Good morning, everybody. So today is Sunday morning. I just got off work at 7:27. I clocked out at like 7:23. My night was pretty interesting. Sorry if my angles are like horrible. I'm trying to drive and vlog at the same time, which is a big no-no, but I'm doing it anyway. Because you guys said you want to see vlogs from me, and I'm new to this vlogging thing, so please forgive me. But today, well, last night going into this morning was day 2. Tonight when I go in, it will be day 3 of my 12-hour 3-day stretch. Last night was pretty good. It was decent. We had less patients than we had the night before, but we were short-staffed, kind of. We had less nurses, so even though the volume of patients were lower, the work, it was still busy because we didn't have enough nurses to pretty much like cover all of those patients, but we got it done. When I clocked out, there was only about 35 patients in the lobby, or I'm sorry, 5 patients in the lobby, 35 patients in the department. There was about 15 admits in the ER, and out of those 15, 10 of them were COVID positive. So yeah. On top of that, my nose ring got snatched out of my nose by my mask, and the mask has just been tugging and like compressing on my nose. So when I find better lighting, I will show you guys. Hold on, I'm trying to make this turn. So yeah, the mask was pretty much like compressing on my nose so bad, and it started to tug on my nose so bad that I'm like developing a little keloid. Like, I think it's like a mini keloid, and it was bleeding. And when I took my mask off on my lunch break, my nose, like, it started to bleed, and it just snagged my nose ring out. So I was like, forget it. I just took it out, kept it out. This pandemic is just fucking my face up. As you can see, like, I'm just not really gotten a chance to vlog inside of the hospital. And that's because, number 1, HIPAA violation. Number 2, I work in the ER where there's patients everywhere, and there are doctors everywhere, hospital personnel, they're everywhere. And it's really hard for me to like walk around vlogging with a camera up when people are around. I can't really do that. So I can't really give you guys too much footage while I'm at work, but I could kind of update you guys before or after my shift, just to give you a general idea of what I've seen and what I did at work. I apologize if my vlogs are trash right now. I am new to this, honestly, and I'm trying to find like a good vlogging routine or whatever. But yeah, just to go into kind of detail of what I handled during my 12-hour shift. So I was in fast track from 7:30ish till about 11:45 p.m. and then I took a 15-minute break. And then I went over to our triage area where we pretty much like help triage patients and like treat patients who are being seen in the lobby. This sun, okay, that's a little bit better. So we help treat patients and medicate patients who are being seen in the lobby, and we help discharge patients who are ready to go home. So I had a few, what did I have? I can't even think, to be honest with you. Okay, so I had a few lacerations. I had a few just general body pains, back pains. I had one fracture where this woman fractured her radial head. So we had to do a long arm posterior splint, and we gave her a sling, and she just had like a little laceration here. It didn't require stitches, steri strips, or glue or anything. Just cleaned it, put some antibiotic ointment on it, and put a bandage on it, and sent her home. I had a few little kids with fever, so I had to collect the urine. We did chest x-rays, blood work, controlled their fever, sent them home with prescriptions and orders to follow up with their primary doctor. I'm noticing the COVID spike is, the second wave, I guess you could say, is happening. There's a lot more COVID patients coming in. There's a lot more COVID patients being admitted into the ICU. And we're holding a lot of COVID positive admits in the emergency department. I do not work directly with the COVID positive patients, but I am bound to come across COVID positive people working in the hospital. So even though I'm not assigned to work with them, like I'm not their personal nurse, I can do vital signs. I've done a COVID swab. Yeah, so that pretty much kind of like sums up how my Saturday night / Sunday morning went. So I'm gonna go in the house, take a shower, go to bed, and I will try to update you guys later. And then I will see you tonight for my last shift before my 2 days off. Hi guys, welcome back. It is 6:38. I slept all day, so I could not update you guys earlier. I am so tired. Today is my Friday and I'm so happy. I cannot wait to just get this night over with and enjoy my days off. Hopefully tonight is a good night because I'm really tired. Like I don't even feel like going, but I'm gonna suck it up, thug it out, and I will try to vlog more at work today. But we'll see how it goes. All right, catch you guys later.